Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Chicago White Sox and the St. Louis Cardinals. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia. He will lead this one
Leading
off today.
the afternoon for the White Sox, the right fielder, Leury Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. 1-2, here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martinez racing back. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Anderson gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch.
Nope,
and he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yoan Moncada. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. As a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Martinez is in pursuit. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
In now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Here's the 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna is under it. He's got it 1 away. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away as he'll hold on at third base. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Into the box, James McCann. He has no prior history against this pitcher. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Yolmer Sanchez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The White Sox lead it 2-0. Alonzo Toth is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fowler, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Engel comes on now, and he has it, one down. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy won the National League Silver Slugger last year. You think about all the first basemen in the league that could swing the bat well and hit home runs, but he was at the top of the heap. I love watching him swing.
Now at the plate, Colton Wong. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
No strike.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Left center, base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Ozuna tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. A bullet to first base.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Wong, the runner at third. Goldschmidt at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Here's the 1-2. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate, Adam Engel. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alonzo Toth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Leury Garcia.
Striding into the box, Leury Garcia. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Now to the plate, Yadier Molina. He's
Leading
set to
off
lead
for
off
the
the
Cardinals,
home half of the
the
second.
catcher.
Hey, we're still in the
Yadier.
early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of
Molina.
runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Coming in is Jimenez. He's there, but he drops it.
Well, sometimes you just have to
Batting
shake
seven.
your head on plays
The
like
right
this.
fielder.
Looked like he was there
Okay.
in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in the outfielder, Jose Martinez. First offering on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Molina aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and 2 the count to Jose Martinez. Oh, and 2, here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox.
Batting
And
eighth.
let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter. Here comes the first pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here's another 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jack Flaherty, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. First and second now, one man out. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Pulled toward right center field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Nope. 3-0. 3-0. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. 3 runs already home here. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
2 on here with 1 man out. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out to center field. Engel moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
So striding in, Marcell Ozuna hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Fowler on second. Wong on at first with 2 down. Hit back up the middle. Anderson brings it in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Cards lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Tim Anderson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tim Anderson.
Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Stepping up to the plate, Yoan Moncada. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Long throw to third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, number 74.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high. But you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
So stepping in, Emo Jimenez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, James McCann, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Two balls and a strike. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Two pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
DeYoung.
First delivery to him on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. DeYoung, a 25-year-old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. The 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Ready for another chance? Yadier Molina. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike 1. DeYoung on at first, nobody out. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Sanchez is there. There's one. Back to first, and they'll get the slow-footed Molina. It's a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
In now, Jose Martinez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Redbirds down quietly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Settling in now, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And from one to the other, quite a difference in styles, as you can see, an 8-mile-an-hour difference in velocity. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Alonzo Toth, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. A 1-ball, 1-strike count to the White Sox pitcher. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And he misses again. Ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the right fielder, Garcia.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. He swings and lines it to left, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for St. Louis.
So striding forward now, Matt Carpenter. He reached on a single in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1, well below the zone. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
All even now, 2-2. The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches,
22.
Notice the location.
Jack.
All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Jack Flaherty. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch to first, taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
In now, Dexter Fowler. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Colton Wong will stand in as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cardinals lead it 3-2. Ready for another shot now, Tim Anderson. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu. And he puts it on the ground to second. Taken in by Wong. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada, and the White Sox have come back to tie it at 3.
Talk about a one-man gang. He notched not 1 but 2 doubles earlier in the game, and now he goes deep. He's seeing the ball extremely well and punishing every mistake he sees in this one.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Sox able to tie things up on the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Busch, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. The 1-0 home to short, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Now batting, Marcell Ozuna. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in, Paul DeYoung. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Now sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Ozuna at second with 2 down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And no one will track it down. 1-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. John Gant takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53, John Gant.
Now at the plate, James McCann. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
James McCann.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Engel. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Digging in once again, Jose Martinez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Jose Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Stepping up now, Matt Carpenter. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Number 19 will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Too low, 1-0. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Jose Ruiz takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away.
Number 66, Jose Ruiz.
Dexter Fowler will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. And that's upstairs, running the count at 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
At the plate, Colton Wong. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. And he's in safely at third as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Wong stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it. Engel. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Marcelo Zuna. From the stretch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Two and 0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Two balls and a strike. Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3 and 1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to Sanchez. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits. No errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Cardinals 7 and the White Sox 3. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, John
Earl Weathers is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Weathers.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler is in his tracks now. 1 gone.
Up next for Chicago, the right fielder, Leury Garcia.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Comes set with the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. 2-2 the count. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. The 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready now for the White Sox, Tim Anderson. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. Deficit holds it 4. It's 7-3. It's the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
57, Jace Fry.
Stepping into the box, Paul DeYoung. No hits to this point.
Louis, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. McCann is after it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. DeYoung gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball well outside. Fry has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 finds the zone, strike one. The 3-1 on the ground to third. Moncada has it to second for one. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jose Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cardinals are out in front 7-3. Standing in, Jose Abreu. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
1-1.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Count is 1 and 2.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yohan Moncada. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's set. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The catcher,
A look there at our
33.
line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. So coming to the plate, James McCann. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. Moncada at third with 2 away. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has a play, and that retires the side. A man left for the White Sox. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Now in the box, Matt Carpenter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Lined hard toward right center, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
The pitcher, number 60, John.
Tyler O'Neill will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 41, Tyler O'Neill.
And this is low, ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike.
1 strike.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And a full count now, 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 25.
So the lineup
Dexter.
flips over and digging in, Dexter
Fowler.
Fowler. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Colton Wong. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set and the pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. First and second now, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
The first baseman.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Now the 1-0. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Garcia racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Evan Marshall enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Marcell Ozuna will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Cardinals 8 and the White Sox 3. Giovanni Gallegos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez.
Leading off
He's
for the White
hitless
Sox,
in 3 at-bats to this point.
Carlos Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Coming on is Ozuna, but this will land untouched. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Engel.
Stepping in, Adam Engel. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And the throw in gets away from him. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Up next for the White Sox.
The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield. And that time, he wanted 3.
Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
In now, Leury Garcia. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Slow grounder to first. Right to him. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Anderson.
Jordan Hicks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 49, Jordan Hicks.
Digging in, Tim Anderson. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
first pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Down the third baseline. Carpenter has it. Wong for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, that didn't take long. Comes in and gets the first batter he faces to hit into a game-ending double play. That's what you call efficiency, folks. Nice save.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Cards rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. John Gant takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 8 runs on 11 hits. 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.